So beginning is good, but continuing is very important, right? So the man began to prosper until he became very prosperous. Now, can we go to Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 8? It says, the end of a thing is better than its beginning. Can you see? The end of a thing is better than its beginning. Somebody say better. How you end is better, okay? It is not how you start. It is not how you are doing it. It is how you end it, okay? Some people, when I was starting this church, of course, my dad has his own church, right? And then one of the greatest wisdom somebody told me was, Sharat, when you are starting a church, even when your dad has a church, or let's say your dad has a business and you're starting another business, dad might feel like, oh, my son is leaving me, right? No, no, no. So you should leave always at a place of win-win, okay? Let's say you're ending a relationship, you leave in a place of win-win. Let's say you're leaving a company, leave in a place of win-win. Don't do 100 escalations and then leave your office, right? That's not how you do it. So the end of a thing is better than its beginning. Now, this is what I have been talking about, right? The farmer has to wait until the rain comes. Now, what does the farmer have to do before the rain comes? He'll plow the field, he'll sow the seed. Now, you cannot say I'm waiting for something and not do something, right? You understand? You cannot say I'm waiting for, let's say, I'm waiting for a job, but then here you are playing PUBG every day, not preparing for an interview. Or you're waiting for a job, and what are you doing here? Watching, some of these guys, the youngsters, all of the church youth, these guys watch a lot of Mr. Beast. I mean, like as if they feel like, oh, itla game aaded, itla kalesedu, nenu unte itla iyanu, nenu unte itla. They feel like they can be part of that game, But the thing is, a farmer's greatest attribute is that the farmer can wait. Somebody say wait. Somebody say wait louder. Wait. Turn to your neighbor, say I can wait. మీకు వెయిట్ చేయడం ఇష్టం లేకపోతే బజాజ్ ఫిన్సర్వ్ వాళ్ళు ఫోన్ చేసి మీకు లోన్ కావాలని అడుగుతారు. అప్పుడు మీరు ఏం చెప్పాలి? లేదు నాకు వెయిట్ చేయడం ఇష్టం అని చెప్పాలి. Some guys, they'll say, డాడీ నాకు ఇప్పుడే పెళ్లి కావాలి, నాకు ఇప్పుడే పెళ్లి కావాలి, నాకు ఏం చేసినా పర్లేదు, నాకు ఇప్పుడు పెళ్లి చేసేయి, నాకు ఇప్పుడే బైక్ కావాలి, ఐ వాంట్ అ బైక్ రైట్ నౌ, ఐ వాంట్ అ ఫోన్ రైట్ నౌ. But the farmer, he does what? He plows the field. Somebody say plows the field. He sows the seed. Somebody say sows the seed. And then he waits. You know what is plowing the field and sowing the seed? You know what it is? It is saving money. Therefore, be patient. Turn to your neighbor, say, I'm more patient than you. Therefore, be patient, he says. And then he says, brethren, until the coming of the Lord, see how the farmer awaits. How the farmer waits for the precious fruit of the earth, waiting patiently for it until it receives the early and the latter rain. The farmer is waiting. Can you give me examples from the Bible of people who waited badly? Can you? Abraham waited badly and did what? He had? No. Abraham waited badly and he had Ishmael. Right? He was supposed to wait for Isaac, but then he waited badly. He was a bad waiter. Can you tell me some other example of people who waited badly in the Bible? David, what did he do? Noah, what did he do? Okay, I'll give you Saul. Do you guys know Saul? Samuel will say, I will come and I will give the sacrifice, but this guy cannot wait. He will say, oh, sacrifice kada, all the people are going away, I'm getting scared, all the people are leaving me. So he says, okay, I'm going to go and give the sacrifice myself. Yeah? You know somebody else who could not wait? The prodigal son. What does the prodigal son say? Give me everything. When? Right now. Give me everything right now. He couldn't wait for his father to bless him. He said, నాకు ఇప్పుడే కావాలి, నా ఆస్తంతా నాకు ఇప్పుడే ఇచ్చేసేయ్. These guys are all bad examples of waiting. In fact, I have written some more examples of waiting. Bad examples of waiting, okay. Lot's wife. The Lord will say, okay, this is about continuing the journey. He'll say, okay, you leave Sodom and Gomorrah and you go to the land that I'm showing you. Also, this lady will, in the middle of the walking, what will she do? She will take a look back. Israelites, the Lord will say, kill all of these guys. But then Israelites, what they'll do? They'll get married to the pagan woman. Okay, and then they cannot get rid of that. Anania and Sapphira, they say, Lord, we will give you everything, but then they will not bring everything. They will lie. They will only bring half, they will only bring half. So these are all examples of people who are waiting badly. Somebody say badly. Okay, I want to show you how to wait. And waiting is such an essential part of a Christian, okay? Waiting is such an essential part of a Christian. You need to learn how to wait. Nowadays, you want anything, you do Swiggy Instamart, you get it under 10 minutes. You want food, you get it under 10 minutes. You want medicine, you can get it Zepto Pharmacy. What else? You want anything, you get it 5 minutes. How many of you take this flyover from Mindspace, in front of Mindspace, right? In near IKEA, you take this flyover and you go to ORR. How many of you taken that flyover? You've taken. There is a very nice, interesting board on the left side. You know what is it? It says quick marriages. Everybody wants everything quick. Everybody wants everything right now. But waiting, I'm going to talk about waiting. Let's go. Luke chapter 12, verse 35. Let your waist be girded and your lamps burning, and you yourself be like the men who wait for their master when he comes and he knocks, that they may open to him immediately. Wow, very interesting. Let's go back to 35. Here he's saying, let your waist be girded. You know what is the meaning of waist be girded? Means tighten your belt. Means, when uncles in the villages, they want to run, they take their lungi and they gird their waist, That means they're ready to do something. They're ready for action. He's saying, the master has gone for a wedding, and what should you do as the servant? You should let your waists be girded. Somebody say waist be girded. Ante nuveem cheyalante ready ga undali. Somebody say be ready. So the master will come and he will knock the door, and the master is expecting that you open the door immediately. Somebody say immediately. Waiting ante sofa lo kuchoni. You know how people wait for cabs? Some people wait outside their house for some cabs. Some people wait inside the bathroom. While cab book cheseskuntaru, cab vachestadi. Then they'll say, Anna, please wait for me 5 minutes. Anna, please do this. Then they will rush very much, and then they will do what? All kinds of things, and then they'll forget to take their bag or their laptop, and then they will go, they book the Rapido guy. God is talking about waiting ready, like being ready and waiting. If you are waiting well, the master will serve you well. Okay? If you are waiting well, the master will serve you well. Apparently, the master will also, maybe the master comes tired, okay? But then he will see how ready you guys are. The master will come tired, he'll see, oh, we ain't inta ready ga unnar. Then he will gird up his loins, and then he will serve you all, okay?